Sacramento Metro Real Estate Market. East Sacramento 95819, Market Update. Data is through November 30th, 2024. J. Emerson, Broker. DRE number 1788488. Emerson Real Estate. In this presentation, Lien Score, 10-year annual summary, inventory charts, multiple offers, volume, cumulative days on market, median price, observations, caveats, definitions. Lien Score calculation. The variance between the current value of each data element and its short and long-term averages are calculated. Lien Score equals 1.5, leaning toward sellers. Of the 7 data elements tracked, 4 lean toward sellers, and 3 lean toward buyers. 10-year annual summary. This month. 10-year November average. Details. This month. How it ranks among the zip codes tracked. How it compares to average, high, and low. Inventory summary. This month. Effect on inventory. Plus. Minus. Equals. Reflects seasonality. Perspective. 10 years. November 2024 was a seller's market in East Sac. Months of inventory equals 1.6. Combined inventory chart. The balloon contains the supply of listings that have not sold. New listings inflate the balloon. Pended listings stop the inflation. Sold listings deflate the balloon. Active listings are what's left in the balloon. Currently. Call me if you're interested. New listings equals 9 minus 50% month over month, minus 50% year over year. Last high was 54 in April 2021. Last low was 7 in December 2015, which is 43% of its 10-year November average of 21. Pended listings equals 9 minus 40% month over month, minus 18% year over year. Last high was 41 in March 2021. Last low was 8 in October 2022, which is 45% of its 10-year November average of 20. Cancelled listings includes expired listings equals 4 minus 50% month over month, no change year over year. Last high was 16 in November 2019. Last low was 0 in February 2022, which is 57% of its 10-year November average of 7. Sold listings equals 11 minus 27% month over month, minus 8% year over year. Last high was 42 in May 2021. Last low was 6 in November 2022, which is 61% of its 10-year November average of 18. Number of offers equals 31 plus 11% month over month plus 63% year over year. Last high was 112 in May 2021. Last low was 7 in November 2022, which is 97% of its 10-year November average of 32. Active listings equals 18 minus 10% month over month plus 6% year over year. Last high was 55 in August 2020. Last low was 7 in March 2024, which is 60% of its 10-year November average of 30. Multiple offers 24 offers for 3 listings. $19 million offered for 3 listings. $16 million unrequited demand. Describing volume: 1 sale, sold for $1.3 million. 8 offers. Potential volume: $10.4 million. Total demand, excess volume: $9 million. Unrequited demand. Volume equals $8 million. Total offered equals $26 million. Excess volume equals $17 million. Unrequited demand. Last high offered was $96 million in March 2022. Last low offered was $4 million in November 2022. Cumulative days on market equals 38 plus 124% month over month minus 7% year over year. Last high was 84 in January 2015. Last low was 8 in May 2022, which is 106% of its 10-year November average of 36. Median price equals $755,000 minus 3% month over month plus 20% year over year. Last high was $1.15 million in June 2023. Median price 12-month moving average equals $770,000 minus 0.4% month over month minus 1% year over year. Last high was $796,000 in February 2024. Median price momentum equals minus 0.6. Below 0, a sell signal. Last high was 15 in June 2021. Housing Affordability Index. At this price, with this interest rate, would make this monthly payment, which would require this annual income, the median income in this zip code. Not very affordable. Observations. Sellers hibernate sooner than buyers. Surveys: a sickness is still affecting our market. Range of prices is high. California exodus, the lockdowns and a purported virus have a lingering effect on our market. Global conflicts can affect local demand and supply. Election year and mortgage rate changes are giving some buyers and sellers pause. Above $36 trillion. It will be bigger next month. 1 trillion seconds is approximately 31,700 years. Add this to your payables. Caveats. The market doesn't care what we think about it. I am not a lawyer, and you have a right to seek one. All data is from Metrolist, entered by humans. All data excludes distressed sales, REO, short sale. Most data will be revised nominally next month. Number of offers was not collected before 2016. Momentum and 12 MMA are indicators for commodity investors applied to the real estate commodity. All calculations use math. Addresses are not provided for privacy reasons. Calculating volume requires major assumptions. I am interested in gaining your trust and business. But if you don't like Trump, you won't want to hire me. And I'm okay with that. Definitions. New house was exposed as a listing during this calendar month. When higher than averages, leans toward buyers, more selection. Pended listing went pending during this calendar month. When higher than averages, leans toward sellers, mine's next. Cancelled listing was cancelled or expired during this calendar month. When higher than averages, leans toward buyers, sellers are nervous. Sold listing was sold during this calendar month. When higher than averages, leans toward sellers, encouraged. Active listing is available at the end of this calendar month. When higher than averages, leans toward buyers, more selection. Cumulative days on market, total number of days listing is active before going pending and selling. When higher than averages, leans toward buyers, market aging. Median sales price, the median price of the sold listings. When higher than averages, leans toward sellers, duh. Number of offers, the total number of offers received by the sold listings. Median price momentum. Thorn is the symbol used for momentum. Momentum can be understood as the persistency or trend in the direction of price changes. Median price 12-month moving average. Lean score, a proprietary calculation that depicts market favor at a phase level. M1 volume, the sold price of a single house. M2 volume, the sum of all sold prices of a single zip code in a month. M3 volume, the unaccepted offers of a single house times the sold price of that house, assumption here. M4 volume, sum of M2 and M3, potential. Note, a pended listing may have sold, may be back to active. Note, only new listings increase the supply of inventory. Your broker for life, J. Emerson. Emerson Real Estate.
By the way, I'm never too busy for your referrals.